G'day there. So what do you reckon? What will it take for the Prime Minister to see the economic and perhaps more importantly for her political reality and bail on the whole June 22 nonsense and get this country open and operating and digging our way out of this gargantuan hole? Given the numbers, health ministers, the health numbers so far, surely even the most timid, fearful and spellbound can now see this is in the realms of a Guinness Book of Records overreaction. The economic editor of The Australian telling 25 million across the Tasman she is pushing our economy off a cliff. Fraser Winteray, the head of her own hand-appointed business advisory council, telling her Australia is outperforming us. The Court have met the people last week pleading for level 1 given the carnage that they're seeing out there at the cutting edge of the economy. Michael Baker, epidemiologist of the most conservative persuasion, saying he'd be on a plane to Australia tomorrow. Michael Barnett of the Auckland Chamber of Commerce saying level 1 is needed and needed last week, and her own Deputy Prime Minister in Cabinet arguing that she is wrong, that the damage being done to this country outweighs the health response. The dangers to people's health now is worse than the dangers to people's health then. The economic catastrophe that we're making worse literally every day by pretending this is still a health emergency. Just how large does the pushback have to get before she finally wakes up to the fact she has hitched her wagon to a likeable wonk at the Ministry of Health who clearly has no real interest in the rest of us, unless of course it involves a nasal swab, an ICU bed or some stats associated with the virus now eradicated. Even if we all agree that locking down a small isolated country was the right thing to do, even if a week late and with no quarantine until the end, and even if we want to fate her as a genius in a crisis, surely we are at the stage now of coming to almost universal agreement that the next chapter is the real one, the large one, the truly dangerous one, and she is now hopelessly offside with the majority of New Zealanders. And given that, if she has a nose for the main chance, especially come September, June 22 will be binned and a new excuse invented like the team of 5 million has been better than our wildest imaginations, blah, 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 and as a result we can move faster than we thought. I don't care how she spins it, just spin it, do it, make it happen. For a person who allegedly reads the room well, if she stepped outside just for half an hour and wandered down Main Street, New Zealand, she would see, her and Ashley, could not be more out of step if they set out to be completely out of step.